I never know when it's going to start. It always says you're live, but it's always like 2 seconds after the video actually started. Wanted to make a video about gratitude, and just let people know that it's going to be okay. I know that me and Danielle are in a fortunate situation, and so I can't really um, understand what some people are going through that maybe been displaced from their home. They haven't received stimulus check money. Um, Maybe their unemployment hasn't gone through yet. Um, but I just wanted to encourage people that we're in a time right now of change, and that change internally may feel um, uncomfortable. But what we're experiencing in the outward world um, is also change that's uncomfortable but necessary. And so I want to thank everybody out there that is struggling, but you're still moving forward. And I just wanted to make a list of gratitude or things that I enjoy, because I wanted to put that out there. And I just wanted to encourage anybody that wants to share what they enjoy or they want to share a video. It's really easy to create a YouTube profile, and then you create a YouTube channel, and then you submit your thing, and then 24 hours later you can start doing live things, and you just press live and you start filming yourself. I'm just filming myself from my computer. But so for me, I'm grateful that when I wake up, both my kids are there and my wife made it safely to work. I'm grateful when we get to go to her work and have lunch, and her friend are out there and we enjoy lunch together. I'm grateful when I'm looking at these green trees, and I'm hiking along a path, and there's so much coverage of trees, but the sun still shines through them in patches. So the dirt pathway that you're walking on is like a checkerboard of dark shadows and highlights of sunlight that's hitting it. And so it looks cool. I like when I'm hiking and there's a lot of overgrowth and it's raining, but not like super hard rain. And you can hear the rain pitter pattering through the leaves as it comes down, and you're getting a little bit wet from the rain, but you're not getting soaked or drenched. I love when you're walking through trails and there's tall grasses that lead you to the ocean, and then coming up a hill, and then you make it to the top of a hill with really tall grass that's maybe like waist high, and then once you come to that top of the hill, you overlook the ocean. I like when you go places and you see things that you see in everyday life, but because you're in a new place, it's brand new, and it feels like an adventure. I love Man, there's so many things that I love. I love being able to sleep in and being able to be relaxed. I love when I wake up in the morning and I stretch and I don't get a cramp in my calf, because sometimes when I stretch real hard, I get cramps in my calves. Uh, I love when you get excited and you don't know why, but you just have this feeling that everything's going to be okay and you can't explain it. And your brain stays with, you're able to ride that wave, so to speak, and your brain doesn't mess it up. uh, I love when we get a phone call from a friend that you've been wanting to hear from. I love knowing that my friends are okay. I love knowing that my family's okay. I love knowing that through all the hardship that I've been through in life, and that many people have been through in life, that you just always seem to make it through. Um, and that everything's always okay. And so I use those. I'm grateful for the times that I'm having anxiety, that I can remember those times that I've been through worse anxiety than this, and I got through it. So I know that if I could do it one time, she won't spill the drink, then I can do it again. I love the feeling when you are in your mom's house and everything's warm and it smells good because food's cooking, and you're just super relaxed and you're just laying on the couch or sitting there. I love when everyone's getting along together and laughing and enjoying life. I love when the kids are playing and they're not stomping around and slamming stuff and throwing stuff out of tubs, so you know that you don't have to clean it up. I love when I go down to the river, and I haven't been to my grandma's in so long, but I loved going to my grandma's and walking down to the river because it was with my cousins, because we'd always walk so far back, and it was like just an adventure. I love this feeling of adventure. I love the sense of adventure. I love waking up and feeling like life's an adventure. I love having something new to look forward to. I love making a decision and moving forward with that decision and enjoying the time. Quick tangent there. I was reading in Psycho Cybernetics that, you know, once you make a decision, that's not the time to worry about what's going to happen after that. You should do all your worrying before you make the decision. Just like at a roulette table, do all your worrying and all your calculated risk taking, whatever, before you place your bets. Once you place your bets and the wheel's spinning, it's out of your control. Let it go. You know, and so for me, that was a lot of the times we make decisions and then we just worry ourselves the whole time. It's like, you can just enjoy your life once you make a decision. Once you make a decision, just say, all right, my bet's been placed. I'm going to let it ride and I'm going to enjoy it, sit back and watch where it takes me. That was my quick tangent because I love the feeling of freedom. I love the feeling of clarity. I love the feeling of well-being. I love waking up and knowing that I have everything I need. I love having abundance in my life and having everything that I feel like I need. So that way we can share the abundance with other people. I love taking naps with this one. This one's so nice when we take naps. She just lays there, and then I said, "You want to go upstairs, take a nap? Want to go upstairs, take a nap?" Yeah. And she says, "Yeah." So she says, "No." I love waking up, and you're just excited that you're awake because you know it's a new day, that the past is gone, that the future isn't here, and that in this present moment, I can do anything that I set my mind to. I can start the ball rolling. I love waking up and immediately starting to think about all the positive things that I want to do. Just so many different things. I keep going, but it's just, you know what? I am going to keep going. You can stop this video anytime you want. Most people don't even watch all the way through anyway. So I love when I'm out fishing with my friend. And we're not really fishing. Well, he's fishing, but I wasn't fishing. I was just watching him, and you're just standing there in waist deep water. I love when you're outdoors and you're in a swing that's in between trees, like a patio swing or something, and you're sitting there and you're just rocking in the breeze. I love the warmth of a warm day, like between 80 degrees and 90 degrees, where you're walking and the air is just so warm that you can be in your t-shirt and you're just so comfortable, and it's not overly comfortable, but it's just nice, and you have a nice breeze hitting you. It just feels good. I love when you're kind of cold and it's warm outside and you go outside and you lay on the top of the hood of your car or something metallic that's been absorbing the heat, and you just rest your arm on it and you're like, oh man, that feels real good. I love when you get in your car and you got a full tank of gas. I love when you go and you don't even have to think about what money's in your account, because you can just put your gas in your car and you don't have to worry about, oh, well, you know, how much is this going to take out of my account? Or do I want to make that trip over here because it's going to take this much gas? I love making decisions without worrying about how much money it's going to cost or how much gas it's going to cost. It always kind of reverts back to amount of money. I love receiving gifts from people, and I love giving gifts to people. I love gifts, period, because they're so exciting. You don't know what it is. Even if it's something real small, it's like, man, you thought of the person, and it's like, man, that's something I want to, is I want to change how many gifts I give people and not just wait for like birthdays or occasions or Christmas, but I love just giving gifts. One of my dreams is I want to wake up and me and Danielle just decide that we want to go get coffee and then tip the waitress, tip the barista like $4,000. Like, here you go. Or call them out and say, hey, I don't want to be weird. Come out to the car. I want to give you a tip, but it's going to be, a larger amount of money than what you're used to. I don't know if you have to share your tips or whatnot. Just want to help you out. I was told to help you out. You know, I like the feeling of listening to God's voice and using discernment, because sometimes I think I'm listening to God and it turns out it was my ego. And then sometimes I think I'm listening to my ego, but it turns out to be God. And so I like that process of discernment to understand what's guiding me, my spirit or my counterfeit spirit, so to speak. I love when I'm watching my boy play baseball. I love when he's up to bat and he hits a nice ball. I like when he makes a stop. I like when he's happy. I love seeing my boy happy. I love seeing my kids happy. I love when me and my wife get to go get coffee in the mornings. I love when we're going on a trip as a family and the kids are in the back seat and they're all secured and we've made our stop at a gas station. We've gotten all the stuff we're going to get, and me and Danielle are just sitting there talking in the front seat. We know that we have 4 hours to connect and talk, and sometimes we're just silent because we're in our own heads daydreaming, and sometimes we're just talking about goals and stuff that we want to accomplish as a family. I love seeing, I'm going to make a different video for that, but there's just so many things So many things that we love, huh? I love you guys. I love the support. Here, go play with Babel. I love the support that we get in our lives from various sources. I love that sometimes we have connections with people that are really close. Like right now, I don't have a lot of connection with my closest friends or their family as far as like day-to-day interaction and communication. But it's okay because I love knowing that we love each other. And I love knowing that no matter how many times, our love isn't predicated on, well, you didn't call me this week, or you didn't call me last week, or you didn't return my text or whatnot. It has nothing to do with that. We just know that whenever we see each other, we pick up right where we left off. And I love that. I love the non-judgmental part. I love that we have judged each other before, and I know we have. And I'd love that in spite of that, we've grown and we've come to better and better understanding as a result of it. I love how so many negative things, as people would describe them as negative, turn out to always be a stepping stone for positive. Always allows you to learn and grow as an individual. Absolutely love it. I love that you can look at the world and you can see that people want peace, that people want love, that people want to enjoy each other's company, that people want to express themselves artistically, people want to pursue some sort of passion or purpose that they have in their life. And you can see it everywhere. And now that you're having more people come out as far as advocating, reforms to the healthcare system, reforms to school system, just changes for the better. You can see that we're coming closer together, and it's really awesome to see and awesome to feel. And I'm excited to experience that with you guys. Again, just a reminder, I go through my hard times myself, and some of the times this is an outlet for me when I'm having anxiety. When I'm not having anxiety this morning, but it's an outlet for me to take my focus off of myself and put it onto someone else. And it always helps alleviate that anxiety. And my boss at work the other day told me, in times of hardship, he was talking about Joseph Smith, that in times of hardship where Joseph Smith had a disease, he was blessing people who also had the disease and just still going around doing what he had to do, took his eyes off himself. And the lesson, regardless of Mormonism or anything, the lesson is that typically when you're going through hardship, it's when you take your focus off yourself and you place on other people, that's when you can transmute that hardship and understand that it's an opportunity for you to bless other people. And so that's just what I want to share. I keep going. I'm going to make so many more videos today for different topics, but love you guys. Have a great day. If you watch this, if you watched it all the way through, congratulations. I know for some of you and your attention spans, 13 minutes is pretty hard to do. That's a reality. Sorry. That's a reality that I have to overcome because I have a belief in my head that people are tired of me sending out videos, or they don't want to watch the whole thing, or whatever it may be. And there could be some truth to that, but the more and more I put into that reality as that's what the reality is, the more the feedback I get that justifies my thinking, so to speak, when I know I'm wrong. But love you guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Still recording.